Hello and welcome to another episode of me trying to prove to my boyfriend that I would make a great house husband. On today's episode, we are going to finally finish the giant hole in the wall that I made. It's been like this for about 3 months. Inserting a picture here of what the wall looked like before I took it down. It was really weird because there were shelves right here. The front door opens, so you couldn't even open up the front door all the way. I don't know what the former owners were doing, why they wanted to put shelves there, but the whole wall just never made sense to me. Insert picture of the inspiration of what I want to do. So I want to make an empty doorway with no door, which is actually referred to as a casing. Little fun fact for you, it's not an archway because that is rounded. It's not a doorway because there's no door, so it's usually called a casing. Why? No idea. But I want to put in a casing, and that's what I want it to look like. Okay, so not that I really should be defending myself too much that it took this long, because I have not many excuses, but one excuse is the fact that there used to be an electrical wire right here. There was an outlet like right about here in the wall. I didn't feel safe doing it myself, so I did have to get an electrician to come in and move the wire to right here. It took forever to even find somebody to come into the house. When I did finally get an electrician to come, he looked up at this wire, which goes to our front porch lights, and said, "Do you want me to move this too?" And I said, "Nah, I'm making a casing, and it's not going to be that big, so it won't affect this." But I didn't measure before he arrived at how big of a space I needed for the casing. And so after he left, I did do the measuring and I realized this wire is in the way. I finally worked up the courage to move this wire. Not super hard, pretty simple. I have to turn off the electricity, pull the wire out, put a new hole, feed the wire through the new hole, and then send it back outside, rewire everything. Not that big of a deal. I'm gonna start by doing that today. We'll see how far I get. Okay, so the electrical stuff got a little crazy. I did complete it. Everything's back in working order. It did just get to the point where I was frustrated enough and nervous enough not to want to film it. Now that that big old electrical nightmare that made me not want to do this for 3 months in the first place is over, I can actually start like framing out the wall. This is the new wood that I had to buy, and then these are the original studs that were in the wall. These were put up in 1950 something, so you can see the wood has gotten much smaller. So 2x4s were actually 2 inches by 4 inches originally. Now they're smaller. I don't know the measurements off the top of my head. I really want to film every single little moment of making this, but I'm feeling extra lazy. So I really want to try the clap thing. So look at that. Look at that. That's a door casing. A doorway. Door frame. No door though. The last thing I kind of want to get done, this 2x4 needs to be cut out of the way. Oof. Okay. It's gone. It's gone. Do you see it? It's no longer there. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. All that's next is I gotta drywall and then like add the trim. And we're gonna have a freaking doorway.